Hello, everyone. This is Aaron Fitch from ATF Gaming,
Hey guys, John here.
and welcome back to the F1 2017 Online Championship. Today, Spain.
Right.
We have no idea what we're getting ourselves into.
Aaron says he hates it, and I, for the life of me, can't even remember it. So this should be good.
Just so you know, we are recording this immediately following the other two episodes. So last week at Russia, the week before at Bahrain, because I'm going to be super busy the next couple weeks. So we just wanted to get all of this in.
And if you guys gave us advice or something in the comments, obviously we won't have seen it yet.
Indeed. So, apologies for that, but we will take a break after that and we should be caught up once this episode comes up. So,
Right.
Spain is going to be interesting. John, you want to recap what happened last time?
Well, last time I was very fast at the start of the race, and through not pit strategy, but the pit cycle ended up working out in my favor so that I was in the lead. But then I was dumb. I cut some corners and got a time penalty. And then in the end, Aaron was faster than me anyway. So my real race was trying to stay more than 3 seconds ahead of Hamilton, which I did. And so it was a 1-2 for Red Bull.
Indeed. Had John not gotten the 3 second penalty, it would have been a really good race for the win, I think. But since he did get the penalty, he was a little more lenient on letting me go.
Yep.
So, in the end, it probably would have been a good race, but still a Red Bull 1-2 is probably what would have happened anyway. So, definitely take it with a grain of salt, and we will move on. This race is going to be interesting, to say the least. But
Let's do this. My game froze. What the frick? Hello? What's happening? There it goes.
well, that was a mess.
I,
I didn't realize you were going to do that already.
I thought you were I thought you were giving me the opening to do it. What is this? We're starting on soft, going to mediums and hards. What is happening?
Oh no.
This is gonna be terrible. Yeah, I thought you were segueing me into that right there, and then I heard you start to say something else, and then my game froze, and I'm like, what is that?
Alright, so it is raining.
Oh, yay.
And it will be raining for the race, too.
Yay! Maybe John will finally win.
But the thing with the race is it starts off with just damp conditions, but it says in 20 minutes, around 20 minutes, it's going to start downpouring.
20 minutes.
So, like, right at the end of the race, about.
Interesting. This may not go my way after all, but we'll see.
This is going to be miserable.
You get dibs on going out first, by the way.
Do I?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
I
did
do.
last time.
Okay. Let me get set up in. I don't know what
I think
setup
I'm gonna
to
go
use.
balanced since it's raining right now, but maybe go increase top speed for the race.
Yes, but I will add some fuel.
Yeah.
This is going to be miserable.
I think so. Because this is a track that we already were concerned about, and now there's this situation.
Well, I'll be sure to bring that up when I start.
Alright, dude, let me out.
Alright, I'm out. You're right
Oh,
behind
wait.
me.
I thought you win already. I'm so sorry. I will let off the gas. I thought you went like 15 seconds ago.
I had to wait like 20 minutes for them to take the covers off the tires and.
It's alright. I will just be idling back here for a minute.
And I'm already in the grass.
Alright, that should be enough. I'll leave for you.
Oh yeah, definitely. We probably could have kept it the way it was. Honestly, there was enough of a gap that I don't think we would have gotten in our way, but it would have been close if we had made a mistake.
Right.
If I had made a mistake. This might actually not be too bad in the rain. Because I remember my issues where I was just overdriving the corners and going off the track. So this might help me a little bit.
Sounds like something I would do.
Oh, these S's right there, John. Be careful.
Oh, that hairpin is also interesting. Oh yeah.
Oh, and then
S
this.
into a carousel. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then that slow part is also a mess. But all right, here we are starting qualifying. If we weren't already concerned enough, it's raining, um, which is not good. And it does look like the forecast said it will be raining for the race as well.
But maybe only towards the end,
Well,
which may make it even more
right.
frustrating.
We'll see what happens. As I have learned by living in Michigan with our weather forecasters, I always take weather forecast with a grain of salt. Um, but yeah, I'm out first today. John is second, and this is going to be interesting. Vettel has already put a time down, so that'll be a good barometer. But Sainz is faster than him.
What? Alright, there goes Lewis.
Okay, there's Hamilton, so I feel slightly better now.
Oh god, I did not do that corner well at all. Now granted, for those that have seen us play like on stream and stuff, I've stated that I actually like racing the rain, but this is a track that I'm not super familiar with, so I think it evens out. Like any fun or advantage I might have with the rain might be negated by the fact that I'm just trying to wrap my brain around the track currently.
Well, we'll see what happens, though.
Like that hairpin.
But this is a tricky little track, to say the least. Lots of different types of corners.
Yeah.
Well, let's see where I am. Third.
You've moved up to P3.
Which, given that it's raining, the AI usually aren't that great in the rain, and that worries me.
Let's see where you are.
Third. So I
Okay.
passed you, but not Raikkonen or Hamilton.
Alright.
I also was not running a great lap, quite honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think I have room to improve here.
I don't know what a great lap feels like, honestly. So,
Well, I know I was super bad in the hairpin for one thing, so there's that.
rain could be with us for a while, so we don't have to worry about the others going out on non-rain tires at the end. Thank you, Jeff, for that information.
Yeah. Dang it. I thought I'd be faster this lap, but I'm not so sure now.
Well, I hit the grass a little bit, so I'm definitely going to have to do a third lap. But I am improving still, even though I hit the grass. But of course, now I have freaking Ocon right in front of me.
God, I hate that guy. Not in real life, don't get all uppity, people. I just feel like in the games, I have issues with certain people more than others. Perez,
Yes.
Ocon, freaking Verstappen, obviously who I replaced, thank God.
Alright, he's going off in the pit road. Beautiful. This is going to be an improved lap, though, even though I hit the grass.
Yeah, mine is looking better too.
I'm up to third, so I only passed you, which is concerning. Considering I improved that by like 7/10.
Oh God, yeah, there's no way I'm beating you then. I'm only improving by about a 10th. Yep. We are far off of them, aren't we?
I'm going to go one more because I did hit the grass a little bit earlier in the lap. And that was our best split one.
We're low on fuel. You'll need to return to the pits within the next couple of laps.
Don't tell me I'm low on fuel. This is going to be a brilliant lap.
I guess something to keep in mind too is that the longer you run in the rain, the more heat you are getting in your tires too.
Mm-hmm.
So doing a few laps is smart in this situation.
Oh, that was our best sector 2 as well.
Good for you, Aaron.
So I might be challenging for a better spot here. That, however, was not a good corner.
Magnuson's gonna make this impossible for me.
Alright, this is going to be much better. Let's see where this puts me. Pole!
Great time. You're currently on pole.
Oh, frick me. Alright, whatever. I don't know what I was doing there. Went over one curb, bounced across to the other one. Just like, frick it. Alright. Good for you.
Alright.
And you kept it. And I fell to 6th. Cool.
Cool.
This start is going to be banana.
Yeah. At least, well, unless if John pulls a me and completely dive bombs the very first corner and wrecks all 5 of us, at least we most likely won't get in each other's way.
Yeah, we'll see. No promises.
At least it's John in the back and not me, because if I even have a chance, I would completely do that.
Yeah.
As demonstrated by Bahrain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Bahrain.
Although that, again, I don't believe that was your fault. What happened to me?
Well, the fact that I was there in the first place didn't help the situation. But anyway, moving on.
Indeed.
Let's see what the forecast ends up being for the race.
Let's get the cutscene.
We're starting on
Rain.
the tire. Approach to turn
Oh,
one will be
okay.
slow
And let's look at the strategy. Rain all the way through.
Rain,
Light
rain,
at the
rain,
end.
more
Heavy rain in
heavy.
the middle.
So, and they want us to make a pit stop regardless. Because
Interesting.
sometimes with intermediates, they don't want you to make a pit stop. But the fact that we were on the tires that they wanted us to be on were softs to start with, definitely.
Now I'm thinking we probably. Do we want to add more fuel?
I am going to add some.
Because we're not going to be running that fast to burn a lot of it on
Right.
Ridge.
I'm only adding a little bit. I'm going 19.5.
I will do exactly the same.
So, and then leaving the setup where it was.
All right, let's see what happens.
This is going to be a mess.
Probably. Especially in this first corner.
Here we go. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Oh, hi everyone. So glad you could join me on this occasion. But I might have. Yes!
Oh gosh. That was interesting.
Power
was-
move on the outside, leading to me having the inside lane on the second corner, and I managed to keep the lead.
Vettel and Hamilton had a little contact. Oh, I bumped Vettel a little bit, and I'm in third.
Alrighty. Not a bad start at all, honestly.
Not as bad as I was thinking. Oh gosh, what am I doing? Not as bad as I was thinking it would be now.
But it's just going to be a matter of if we're ever going to have to go to the wet tires or not, because right now we're on intermediates, and
Right.
since there was predicted to be heavy rain towards the middle, it's just going to be a
Yeah.
matter of whether the AI go on wet tires, we go on wet tires. My personal instincts is just going to be staying on intermediates, even if it does get heavy, but I
They
just
still
don't.
want us to pit regardless.
Yes, because of big tire wear.
Yeah,
But I don't think there's going to be the requirement to pit, so
if a person wanted to stretch it, I guess they could. Although I don't really think that would be wise, really.
yeah. So considering after one lap I already have 12% wear on my left front.
Oh boy. Are you still on Rich?
No, I'm on standard.
Okay, because I did Rich for like the first half a lap, and then I realized that maybe I should just keep it on standard because I was actually burning more than I thought. We didn't put that much in because I thought, well, we'll be running slow in the rain, but that really doesn't seem to matter too much.
Mm-hmm.
Rich burns a lot of fuel regardless.
So
Luckily,
Hamilton,
they won't have DURs, so that's good.
yes, Hamilton is staying with me, however. Well, this is kind of the reverse of what happened last race. You were leading, Hamilton was second, I was third.
Yeah.
Going into pit stops, so kind of the reverse of what happened. Oh no, it was a battle in between us last race.
Yeah. Hamilton ended up coming up there.
Mm-hmm.
It is interesting that Hamilton had those two really bad races at the start because he has been the top guy ever since then.
Yeah, we kind of predicted that, though.
Yeah.
The game would try to compensate for the fact that he had some issues at the start.
It'll be interesting to see when 2018 comes out, the differences in the AI as far as
Mm-hmm.
real world leveling, I guess.
Definitely.
Because right now in F1,
Good job.
been seeing some
Fastest
different
lap of the
faces
race
up
so
toward
far.
the top. Hey, fastest lap.
Yeah, Vettel is definitely the 100% best driver right now in current real life F1.
Right.
Um,
And I feel like Ricardo's been doing really well.
yes, the F1 guys in general have been doing a lot better this season.
The Red Bull guys, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The
what I
F1
meant.
guys have been doing better in general, though.
Don't talk to me. The Red Bull guys have been doing. Oh, I'm off the track. Okay, I'm back.
And we're back.
But yeah, Red Bull's definitely been doing a lot better. Verstappen won a race, and Ricardo's won 2 races, I believe now. So,
I feel like he's becoming a fan favorite, too.
I mean, both of them are super aggressive, and that's something that a lot of the F1 drivers don't have anymore.
There's going to be a huge
Yeah.
downpour in the next couple of minutes.
Expecting a huge downpour in the next couple of minutes.
Oh, God. That's worrisome.
I don't know what to do.
I don't either.
I'm
If
just
they
gonna.
tell us we have to change strategy, then I guess we have to, because
Mm-hmm.
if it's going to be heavy downpour, we're going to want wets, right?
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah,
don't usually experience this too much in this game. Usually intermediates are about as much as we need because it's always light rain.
right.
We haven't had a real heavy downpour.
Yeah, and considering our impaired vision already, I don't really want to know what a heavy downpour is going to look like.
Yeah, especially for me in my first person view.
Well, mine's about equal, honestly, now. In 2016, it definitely wasn't, but...
One thing that makes it rough is if you're behind a guy. Then it's like, oh, God.
Right. But strategy is going to be all over the board because people could stay out the entire race, people could switch to wets, people could stay on intermediates and change intermediates. It's going to be all over the board. So this really could throw a wrench into the standings.
It could. Ocon could stay out and win the race.
Anybody could stay out and win the race because of how slow.
We're watching the amount of standing water on the road for now we think it's best to spare the heat.
What?
Jeff is like, you coping with this weather okay?
Are you coping with life?
I mean,
It's funny.
but he did say he was considering changing strategy. But he
That's
didn't.
funny because he just told me the water's draining nicely and I don't think we're going to need to change from intermediates.
Okay, 1 second. Weather report.
15 minutes till we see this heavy rain ease up into
So this is the heavy rain right now.
Yeah, and they said the rain's going to ease up in 15 minutes.
Yes.
But that's, I don't, I think that'll be about the end of the race, honestly. I don't know.
But I am gaining time on Hamilton, and it looks like he's kind of falling back to you a little bit.
I'm falling back to you. I was running really good laps there for a bit, and then I've started to fall back into Vettel's clutches now. I'm still only on standard. Oh, frick, get out of the grass. I'm still only on standard fuel mix, too. Although I'm not sure how much Rich would even be helping me in this situation. I'm trying to be so easy through there. Because every time I try to get aggressive, it just backfires.
Yeah, I am trying to get a little more aggressive now, and I'm running some pretty good lap times.
It's pretty smooth. Get off the curb. Okay. I'm real bad at this last chicane, though.
I am too, but I'm getting the hang of it now.
Let's go wide at the end.
We're expecting you in around 2 laps.
Vettel is just on me now.
Expecting me in around 2 laps, and we're switching to intermediates, he said.
Switching to intermediates. Uh-huh.
But I'm kind of tempted to wait a little bit.
Well, that's your call.
Well, they're not telling me to pit yet. They said 2 laps, so
Okay.
we'll wait until then. And by that point, I think they'll have a good idea of what we should do. But we haven't seen other people come in yet, I don't think.
No, I don't think so.
Granted, we're leading, so we really wouldn't know what's happening behind us, but
What's your tire wear looking like?
it's actually not bad. I was a little concerned after the first lap, but I'm 31 on the left front, 20, 25, 21, 19 all around. It's not horrible. If I pit now, which I'm not going to, I'll come out in 10th. So. Oh. That
So
was. I probably did the exact same thing as you, honestly.
Mine was in the hairpin. I just went super wide coming out of the hairpin. Lost a ton of time. I just kind of got Vettel where he wasn't a white arrow on my screen.
Mm-hmm.
And then I messed that up and right back again.
Yeah, I think at this point just stay in intermediates, but the question is, do we want to try to stretch it the whole race or not?
And you sure it's not a required pit stop?
Well, am I sure 100% positive? No. But just going off of what we've done in the past with rain, we haven't had to pit. We have chosen to pit for
To try to get an advantage.
right, but we have not had to pit. So that leads me to think that that's still the case. The question is whether the tires will last that long, because there's no doubt it's going to be raining the whole time.
Right.
So it could be a big strategy gamble for somebody. Now, I don't think I'm in position to do that because I'm leading, but you could consider it if you wanted to, but I'll leave that up to you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if everybody else is going to pit, then I feel like I should pit. I am a little concerned that somebody might try to stay out.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that one practice race we did where the Ferrari boys stayed out,
Right.
never pitted, and freaking... You still beat them, but they were... Remember they ended up second and third. Or
That
whatever.
wasn't a practice race. That was China.
Oh, you're right. We've done so much freaking stuff on this game lately that I don't even remember what's what. You're right,
Right.
that was totally China. But yeah, it's because they didn't change They're intermediates when it stopped raining.
Mm-hmm.
But the AI has proven that they are willing to stay out, is what I was getting at.
But I am going to come in this time.
Okay.
Splitting it right down the middle for the most part. So I am not willing to risk it. So if I lose some spots because people stay out, so be it. But I'm not going to risk going on an alternate strategy out of the lead.
Yeah. I've gapped Vettel though, which is nice.
Good. Oh, no. Oh, I made it. If there was a commitment cone rule, I definitely wouldn't have made the commitment cone, but... Oh, Lord, that was almost a disaster. But Hamilton and Vettel, it looks like, came in with me.
Yeah. Raikkonen and Bottas stayed out with me.
But I'm coming out fourth. So even if people try to stretch it, except for like you and Raikkonen and Bottas, nobody in the back of the field is going to be able to do it. Because I'm already ahead of them. So it's really going to be up to you three.
Yeah. Just playing it by ear at the moment. Still got a decent amount of grip. Tires aren't showing a ton of wear. They're showing some, but not a ton. I don't know.
I also gapped Hamilton a ton.
That's good.
Like a ton. Because Ocon's right behind me. And he hasn't pitted. And then Hamilton's way back there.
Just messed this lap up pretty bad. It's okay.
Whoa. That was spicy.
Spicy. Dropping at a spicy C dot, are we?
God, no.
Oh, man. I still say you should have tried PUBG.
No. So you're the only one still out there, it looks like.
Yep.
Okay, the gap behind is 7.2.
I'm gonna see how much you gain on me in this next lap or so before I make my decision.
Where does it say you're going to come out?
Second.
Okay. And that's better than where you were. So,
Rain to ease up in 5 minutes. That's pretty much the end of the race, though. I was kind of hoping they would be like, it's going to be dry in like 2 minutes, and I'd be like, all right, I'll just come in and get some super softs.
not a chance.
Nope. All right, I'm going to see what the lead is this time. Ooh, not only did you hit the fastest lap, but you gained a second on me.
But if I only do that once every lap, you're still going to win.
My tires are going to wear more and more. Also, we're still not convinced that it's not a required pit stop.
I have to believe it's not, because they've never, in other races where there's less tire wear, they've never forced us to do it.
I'm scared, Aaron.
But this could be your way to get a win.
But if I get disqualified, I will lose so many points.
Well, you won't get disqualified. They'll tell you like a lap before. And
Oh, do they?
you might lose. Remember, they told me,
Oh,
and
and
then
you
I
ignored it.
disobeyed, and then they disqualified me. As long as you pit before the last lap starts, I believe. So again, it's your gamble, but at least from the way I see it, I have to believe you can do it.
Are you running rich?
No, I've been running standard, and I might actually run out of fuel just by running standard this whole race.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's not much leeway in the fuel in this race. Of course, we didn't add that much either.
Right. Whoa, that's hopping a curb.
Yeah, I did that too.
But even, I mean, you can just try it for a couple more laps, and you'll still probably shake out to second anyway.
You gained another second on me.
But again, there's only
It's
6
not
laps
enough.
left. Right.
Yes, but unless I really lose a bunch of grip and start sliding, I guess. I am just concerned about things, but I don't know, man. Say it might be my only shot of ever winning.
I wouldn't say that, but it's your best shot of winning today.
Yeah, I do have a couple good tracks coming up.
Yes.
Eventually.
It might take a while, and there will be a lot of failure in between.
I'm looking forward to Arch Barge Barge.
I'm looking forward to not Monaco.
Yeah, anything but Monaco, honestly. You should be looking forward to Coda,
To what?
Texas.
Ah.
Circuit of the Americas. People
Oh,
call
yeah.
it Coda. I get in
Yeah.
these habits because of watching other people play these games.
But I didn't do that well in my test in this game. So
Yeah. Well, I improved my lap, but it's nowhere near yours, that's for sure.
that was a pretty cruddy lap by me.
It
Never
was
mind.
your fastest lap.
But I didn't even gain a full second that time.
Yeah, I ran faster that time. 5 laps of fuel remaining. That's very close. Might have to start running lean on the last lap.
Yeah. But I think that you can do this.
As long as it's not going to disqualify me, yeah.
And again, if it's the same as 2016, they'll give you a warning 1 lap
Yeah.
before.
So, I'll bear
And
that
even
up.
in that case, I think you're still going to come out second.
Okay. Kind of overdrove that hairpin, but it's okay. And that little S into the carousel there,
Mm-hmm.
We have 5
you have to go so much slower than you think you do.
Right.
It's like you want to drive harder, but you cannot. Pit window closes this lap. What does that mean?
No idea.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration
We
over.
gained another half second that time. Maybe 6/10, something like that.
Where does it say you're going to come out now?
Second still.
Okay. So as long as that still stays second, I'd keep running. If
I
that
feel it's down
starts,
to 0.9.
you need to get on lean, bro.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because I'm probably going to have to do so as well.
Either way, you're not going to gain 12 seconds in 4 laps,
No.
unless I screw up horribly. I'm definitely feeling the tire wear, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely getting skatey on me at certain points, especially if I get on the gas way too soon, like that. All right, my fuel is going back up now, so that's good. Oh, I kind of.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I kind of hate winning this way, but I mean, it's a strategy, right?
Yeah, that's part of racing.
Funny thing is, if it had played out normally, I don't know. I felt like I was pretty quick, but not like obviously as fast as you. But I would have been interesting, you know?
Yeah, I really have no clue because we didn't run anything in the dry.
Yeah. 10 minutes left of the rain. Why are you telling me, Jeff? There's like 3 minutes left of this race.
As long as we don't have a safety car.
Oh goodness. That'd be the last thing I would need.
Well, I mean, safety car
Terrible.
now will end the race.
Actually, remember we've had some really short safety cars recently.
Well, more than not, there's going to be more than a lap.
As I overdrive there, but I'm not even really trying to overdrive it. Just I don't have any grip left.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, I've made my bed and I have to lie in it.
So, they should tell you this time if you need to come in.
They have not. I mean, the line's there, but they haven't yelled at me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Still no yelling. I'm back up to 1.3 on my fuel, so that's good.
I've stayed on standard. I think I can make it barely, but you're all... No, that's not. Never mind. Never mind. I thought you might be close to lap traffic, but you're not.
No, I'm not going to catch him pace I'm running. By the way, what was the gap that time? I forgot to look.
I didn't look either.
Repeat that. There's
Driver... Driver in front. 1 second. Let me get out of this difficult section. Why is my left bumper not working anymore?
Car behind. 11 seconds.
gap to car in front is 11.6.
Oh, now you tell me.
We're gaining by about 9/10 a lap. Keep it up. They're on old
Interesting.
We think they've got one more stop.
He said they're on old inters. We think they have one more stop.
37.1.
That's what he just said about you.
That terrifies me to know. 2 laps of fuel remaining as I come around to take the white flag, which is sponsored by, Red Bull. Right up, it might as well be.
They didn't tell you anything about getting penalized?
Nope, not a
Well,
word.
you've got this in the bag.
There was a guy on pit road.
This is your final lap.
We went by there for some reason.
Well, I'm gonna see who that is actually. He's came out right in front of me. That's Palmer. So nobody of note, and the guy who always finishes last. It seems like.
Surprisingly, Hamilton is not looking to be the guy to finish third. It is
No, Raikkonen.
Which means Raikkonen's going to gain points on Vettel.
Yep. But you're gonna gain points on all of us, so you're definitely gonna be back in the hunt.
mean, like I said, not how I wanted to win my first race, but it worked out. It's funny though because we had been saying all along, like if there's a rainy race, it's going to be to my advantage, right?
Yeah.
And in the end, it was not really because of speed; it was about strategy. But yeah.
Yep. And last time I worked the strategy right, and you would have too had you not had that pit road incident.
Right. Yeah.
And this time it just worked out to your benefit with the assistance of crew chief / driver Aaron. Because if I had not told you that, you would have pitted. But
I was concerned about the whole requirement thing, for sure. Well, here we go. Cross the line.
you win.
That is a happy win for another dog.
Oh, I didn't say that last time.
No, you did.
No,
You
I
did.
didn't.
I'm pretty sure you did.
But that is a second place for me. A first place for John.
Back-to-back 1-2s for Red Bull Racing.
Indeed. John gets his first career win.
Can I just say this, too, for anybody that's all going to be like, yeah, well, I mean, he stayed out. Dude, I was struggling so hard to hang on to that car by the end. My tire wear was pretty high.
So which twin is this exactly?
That's me. That's totally me with the trophy. Maybe we should change just so we know we can see who's celebrating.
Yeah. But well done. Well done. Congratulations.
When's the last time USA was won, dude? Like never? Probably.
No, never.
So I did 0 stops.
Yep, and it worked.
Let's see. Did anybody? I'm guessing Palmer was 2. Yes,
Yep.
Palmer was 2, 1 lap down. Yeah.
Off to the race director. Really, not many. No, like 2.
2 incidents. Magnussen collided with Palmer, which is probably what made him have to pit.
Indeed.
Palmer, yeah, collided with him.
But
So they had an issue, but that was that.
cleanest race we've ever done. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at
You
the
ended up
standings.
9.6 seconds behind, by the way. So you gained 7 seconds on those last.
6 seconds since the pit stop. So
Yeah.
let's take a look at the standings now.
Yep.
You are in second place.
Yeah. All right. I'm
It-
happy.
18 points behind. You got a 9-point gap to Vettel, too.
Yeah.
So-
And he lost points to Raikkonen, which has tightened them up. Hamilton lost some ground there.
He did beat Bottas, though.
Yeah.
He did improve
Yeah, he
over
gained on
Bottas.
him. I didn't see where Bottas finished, but yeah.
So look at the teams. Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes, Force India are your top 8.
And then everything gets.
And
Crazy
then
in
who
there.
cares about the rest, honestly? Because we're the only ones in double-digit points.
Let's look at the constructors.
Oh, that's a nice lead we have
That is
now.
a very nice lead, especially with, well, not this race, but with Hamilton probably beating them at least in some races going forward. Yeah,
And Haas moved up another spot as well over Renault. So,
tied, but yeah.
Tied, yeah. But, so that is
Interesting.
good.
Let me go back to this order. Where did Bottas finish 6th in that race? So not a great run for him, which is why Hamilton got past him. Another thing I wanted to look at was, wait, where's the lap times? I wanted to see what my lap times were by the end. Yeah, you can see the gradual progression of them falling off. It was 37.0, 37.3, or like 37.6. My last one was 37.4.
So not really, honestly. You ran your fastest lap with worn tires, so
And then at the end, well, your last lap wasn't great, but you were running 36s there, yeah. So you gained a bunch of time on me, but either way, it worked out. I'll
Yep.
take it. It's strategy, but man, I had to wheel that race car on old tires, and I am happy about that.
indeed. Let's head back to the menu. But congratulations, John.
Thank you.
Glad we both got a win now. We're 1-2
Yeah.
in the standings. Can't complain about that. But
Yeah.
we do have a not so pleasant track coming up. And as you can see on the menu,
Yep.
speak of the devil, Monaco Grand Prix is next.
The devil wears Prada.
And especially for me, I'm probably not going to be playing this game for 2 weeks now.
And before John practices Monaco for weeks.
Yep. So this is not going to be pretty, most likely. We have talked about possibly getting a custom setup in for Monaco just to help us a little bit.
Yeah, we are going to look into that. We don't want to use it for all the races. Like, we feel like it might be overpowered.
Right,
And we don't really want to have to fiddle with the difficulty. Like, oh, now we're too fast. Let's make them harder. That kind of nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're happy with the difficulty where it is right now.
Yes, but for Monaco,
Yeah.
that's a different story.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But unless the winner has anything to add to that,
I want to thank my sponsor, Rebel. No, I don't have anything to say.
I want to thank your crew chief,
I mean, he was there.
your teammate,
Good old AA Ron.
indeed. But I'm looking forward to when this finally goes up. It'll be 3 weeks from when we're recording it, but
Yeah.
oh well. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to see more content from ATF Gaming or Jonathan Wolf 038, be sure to hit that red subscribe button and click that little notification bell so you can get notifications every single time we post a video. And we will see you next time for what is going to be the most miserable race of this playthrough, Monaco.
Bye.